kicking off this episode of SmackDown with a triple threat match to see who will be the captain of the SmackDown Survivor Series team on the men's side. And we see the Samoa submission machine, Samoa Joe, coming out first. You know, he did have a match against Cameron Grimes a couple weeks ago. He did win that match to build him some momentum. So can he keep the ball rolling? And now, here comes Karrion Kross. Oh my goodness. Karrion Kross would love to be on this Survivor Series team because I don't think Karrion Kross has won a match to be granted in this Universe mode. He did have a match against the Universal Champion a couple weeks ago. He showed off a couple of moves, but you know what? Roman just made him tap out, so maybe he can make somebody else tap out with his submission. And speaking of Roman Reigns and tapping out, here is the guy who lost to Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell and tapped out to that guillotine, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth can bounce back and win this triple threat match and be the captain of Survivor Series team. Maybe he can even win and get another opportunity at Roman Reigns, or maybe he might head over to Raw and go after Pete Dunne. Shoot, he might even go after a mid-card title, only if he wins this match. Somebody might tap out, somebody might fall and pray, and somebody might get their head stomped into the canvas. Who will win this match? And we're officially underway. Seth Rollins with a big boot right to Karrion Kross, picks him up and slams him down. Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins do have some history against each other over on Monday Night Raw when they were on Raw. Those two men had 2 matches against each other, and they're 1 for 1. So maybe one of them can win this triple threat match, or will Karrion get the upset win. Oh gosh, Seth Rollins lifts him up with the electric chair. Oh my goodness. And running at Samoa Joe with the sling blade. He ran so fast that I don't even think Samoa Joe can comprehend that. Dives from the top rope and oh, the knees get lifted up. But Karrion going after Joe right now. And now Seth going after Karrion. These 3 men just keep going after each other like crazy. Comment down below, who do you think is going to be on the Survivor Series men team and for the women? Because later on tonight, we will be seeing Charlotte Flair take on Asuka to see who will be the captain of the SmackDown Women's Survivor Series team. Joe tries to pick up Rollins, but oh my goodness, Rollins reverses it and grabs Samoa Joe and slams him down onto the knee. That was devastating right there. And I think Seth Rollins has been going crazy in this match. He's just been beating everyone up. What else is he going to do? Punches right to the face, chops all over the place, and oh gosh, he's just beating up Karrion Kross. He's not even worrying about Samoa Joe, but now he has to worry about him because Joe picks him up just to slam him down, and now he rolls out in the ring. Karrion is about to get dragged by Joe, but it gets reversed. Okay, I was not expecting that. Now Kross trying to go for the punches, but it gets reversed, and now he's about to get slammed face first. Seth Rollins is back into the ring, and Samoa Joe trying to go for his signature, but Seth Rollins reverses it, punches right to the back and tries to go for a drop kick, but Samoa Joe slams him with the headbutt and just stomping on him and going after the arm now. I wonder why he does that, and he doesn't even look behind him because Karrion Kross grabs Samoa Joe, lifts him up and slams him. Samoa Joe rolling out of the ring, and that's definitely understandable because that was devastating. Kick right to the gut and a pedigree right to Karrion Kross. He goes for the pin, 1 and a 2 and a kick out. That pedigree was really out of nowhere, and now Seth Rollins with the kicks, the chops, the punches, and oh my goodness, Seth is really the only one with the finisher in this match and just dragging Karrion's face against the ropes. Drop kick right to Kross and another drop kick right to Samoa Joe. I don't know why Samoa Joe decided to toy, and oh my goodness, kick right to the gut. Are we about to see the curb stomp? Oh my goodness, and this might be it. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Kick out. That was a little too close. We might have seen Seth Rollins become the captain. Oh my goodness. Punches right to the face. Now Samoa Joe has the signature and Seth Rollins has absolutely nothing. Samoa Joe now going after Kross right now. Punch right to the face and oh, he goes goes after him and goes for the coquina clutch, but he took too long to set it up, and Seth Rollins breaks it up. And oh, why is Joe trying to go for the pin now if Seth is literally right there? Oh my goodness. And now Seth is beating him up, and now he slams him down with a Falcon Arrow. Samoa Joe rolls out of the ring, and Seth Rollins with the punches, the kicks, the knees, and oh my goodness, an enziguri. What is he looking to do now? And goes for the kick to the guy. Oh! He's trying to go for the curb stomp, but it gets reversed. Karrion Kross now has a finisher and a signature, and Seth Rollins has a signature. Oh my goodness, that big boot was a bit devastating right there. And now Karrion Kross, what is he looking to do? Punch right to the face, he grabs it. Oh! He tries to go for his own submission, but Samoa Joe gets up to break it up. The only thing bad about their finishers is that they're submissions, so you can't get away with it real quick, especially in a triple threat match where you have to keep one of the opponents down in order to get the pin or a submission, and Seth Rollins gets up right away. Oh my goodness, he gets slammed down, and that was Karrion Kross's signature, and Karrion moves out of the way, and now Seth Rollins and Karrion going back and forth. Karrion rolls out of the ring now, which leaves Seth Rollins all by himself with Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe and Seth all by themselves, and the punches, the chops, more punches, and oh my gosh, that is devastating. I forgot what that move is called, and now he's charging up his signature in the corner, and oh my goodness, he goes right for the kick to the back of the head. Oh my gosh, but you waited a bit too long because Karrion Kross is now up to break up the pin. What's Karrion? Oh, I was about to say, what is Karrion gonna do? But he just gives Seth Rollins a big boot, and oh gosh, grabs the neck again. Are we looking at another choke slam? Oh my goodness. And Samoa Joe gets choke slam. He rolls out of the ring, kick right to the guy, and a curb stomp right to Karrion Kross, which makes him bleed. Go for the pin. 1, and the 2, and the throw. A kick out. Seth Rollins just keeps on getting so close to being the captain of the Survivor Series team, but it just is not gonna happen. Oh my goodness. Punch right to the face, gets reversed, and oh, Karrion Kross lifts him up, but Seth Rollins gets off of him, and he grabs him, and oh, he's about to slam him down with the inverted DDT. Samoa Joe is back into the ring, and oh my goodness, these two men just keep on going back and forth. Oh gosh, Seth Rollins just throws out Karrion Kross to the outside of the ring, and Samoa Joe was able to get in control briefly, just briefly. Now Seth Rollins takes over, and oh my goodness, kick right to the gut and goes for a curb stomp. That was devastating right there, and it's definitely over. 1, and the 2 will Karrion breaking him. Oh, he doesn't even have to break it up. Samoa Joe kicks out. Seth Rollins picks up Kross. Oh my goodness, kick right to the gut and slams him down with the pedigree. He did this earlier on in the match. Now he's doing it again. 1, and the 2, and the 3. Samoa Joe was literally a second or two too late. Seth Rollins is the captain of the Survivor Series team. He did just lose to Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell, but he could potentially get another opportunity at the Universal Championship. Oh my goodness. This was an amazing match, and I'm surprised a pedigree put it away. I mean, Samoa Joe did kick out of 2 curb stomps, but let's move on to our next match, which is going to see the Intercontinental Champion AJ Styles take on Kyle O'Reilly. Remember, he's on SmackDown. If you did not watch the last episode, aka Monday Night Raw, I suggest you do, because literally Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion, went over and beat the life out of Pete Dunne, the WWE Champion. And you know, AJ Styles also went over to Monday Night Raw, but he was casting distractions at Cesaro, who is the United States Champion. So you know what? You really have to think about it. Will Cesaro or Pete Dunne come over to SmackDown, since AJ and Roman went over to Raw? But now here comes Kyle O'Reilly. I believe the last time Kyle O'Reilly had a match, it was the SmackDown before WrestleMania Backlash. He was actually going one-on-one against Sami Zayn. Sami ended up winning that match, and that's when Sami was going after the Intercontinental Champion, and that's also when Jeff Hardy was the champion. We are officially underway with this match, and Styles running at Kyle O'Reilly and gets slammed down, and oh, Kyle just using his knees to just drive into the head of AJ Styles. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, Kyle hits a kick and he goes for another one. Oh my goodness, Kyle O'Reilly was snapping in the beginning of this match, and oh gosh, now AJ Styles with his combo moves. AJ lifts up Kyle O'Reilly and we're already getting into some cutscene action. I feel like this match literally just started. Oh gosh, and I haven't seen this cutscene before. He goes up on the ropes, but he drops back down. Oh gosh, he is not gonna go fight Kyle O'Reilly. I mean, Kyle did really good in the beginning of this match, and the United States champion is on SmackDown. He's telling him he better get back into that ring, and Kyle O'Reilly tosses him right back in. And now he's scared of Kyle O'Reilly. Oh my goodness. Kyle made an impact. Oh my gosh, and he slams down the Intercontinental Champion. AJ was definitely expecting a squash match. He was expecting to run through Kyle O'Reilly, but you know what? Kyle came to fight. You know what they say, the bigger the fight in the dog. Something like that. Something with the dog, the smaller the dog, the bigger the fight. AJ Styles now going after the leg of Kyle O'Reilly for that calf crusher. Oh my goodness. AJ is now in control of this match and just, oh my goodness, driving his elbow into the leg. Styles grabs the arm. But oh my goodness, O'Reilly just with the elbow right to the side of the head. I was not expecting this much fight in Kyle, okay? I low-key thought it was going to be a squash match too. AJ comes outside of the ring, and oh my goodness, Kyle with another reversal, bro. Kyle O'Reilly is on fire right now, and oh my goodness, going after the leg. Them legs are going to be devastatingly hurt, and oh my gosh, more elbows driving into his knee. That calf crusher is going to hurt 100 times more because he is going after this leg. Oh my goodness, Kyle O'Reilly just gets whipped into the barricade yet again. Oh my goodness, Kyle O'Reilly's back has to be killing him right now. Count of 5, y'all better get in the ring right now. And he throws him into the little LED board that says SmackDown. I forgot what the heck that is called. Count of 6, and they're going into the ring now. Oh, the ring post, that's what it's called. Goes after the leg again, and oh my gosh. Kyle O'Reilly just keeps on fighting, but AJ just keeps on going after the leg. Oh, we're trying to go for the punch, but Kyle reverses it. These two men going back and forth, and oh my goodness. Kyle with the punch right to the back. Kick right to the gut, and oh, Kyle O'Reilly has a signature, and that's the brain buster, and it looked like that was his signature. 1 and a kick out. I can't even say that Kyle is really trying to make a statement. He literally is making a statement. Kick right to the gut and slams him down. Oh my goodness. And he's about to do this just one more time. Goes for the stomp, but he moves out of the way. Oh gosh. And AJ Styles finally going after that calf crusher. Is he about to tap out? Oh, I'm surprised he is not tapping out right now. AJ Styles worked on that leg a lot, but Kyle O'Reilly still manages to break out. Kyle tried to go for the punch, but AJ Styles reverses it. And AJ tried to go for the finisher, but Kyle O'Reilly reverses it. What is it going to take to keep Kyle O'Reilly down? Oh my goodness. Kyle is really he's really going off right now. And AJ throws him into the corner, and oh my goodness. Gets thrown to the side. And from the second row, we have that little code red 1 and the 2 and the kick out. AJ trying to go after the legs again, but Kyle O'Reilly kicks him off. Oh my goodness. Kyle will literally not stop fighting. You might have to pass this guy out for him to stop fighting. AJ just throws him into the ropes, and oh my goodness, slams him down. Oh my gosh. AJ Styles has a signature and 2 finishers, kicks him right to the face, and tries to go for that calf crusher signature, but it gets reversed. Kyle will not stop, I'm telling you. Oh gosh, he grabs AJ Styles and locks him up in the guillotine. Oh my goodness. And this is Kyle O'Reilly's finisher. I didn't even know that. But the guillotine doesn't look like it's gonna tap out AJ Styles. So he manages to break out of it. Oh my goodness. Kyle is really trying, but it's not working. AJ Styles goes to grab Kyle O'Reilly, but it gets reversed one more time. He tries to go for his signature. Oh my goodness. Kyle O'Reilly literally drags AJ Styles onto the ropes, elbow right to the face, and And oh my goodness, AJ Styles slams him down with the Styles Clash. Finally 1 and a 2, and he still kicks out. Kyle O'Reilly literally just keeps on fighting, but he gets caught up with another Styles Clash. I think this is over for him. 1 and a 2 and a 3. He fought so well, and just because he fought that good, next week he might get a match against someone to see he can get on the Survivor Series team, because Kyle O'Reilly literally did so freaking good. He didn't even need anybody's help. But let's move on to our next match, which is going to be the Women's Tag Team Championship match. Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez taking on the champions in Twisted Bliss. Here comes the challengers, and Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. These two women became the #1 contenders after winning a fatal 4-way tag team match by beating the Iconics, Natalya and Tamina and Shania. And you know what? They definitely rose to the occasion. Raquel Gonzalez beating Alexa Bliss in some one-on-one action, and Dakota Kai beating Nikki in one-on-one action. But does that mean they can win the women's tag team titles? They have to pin rather Alexa Bliss or Nikki Cross to become the new women's tag team champions, and Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, Twisted Bliss, won their tag team titles from the longest reigning tag team champions so far in Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Nox. This is Twisted Bliss's second title defense. Will it go up in flames or will they retain? And we're warming up. Which one of these teams is going to walk out with the women's tag team titles? And we're officially underway with this match. And Alexa Bliss running at Raquel, but it doesn't even mean anything. Raquel picks up Alexa and just slams her down on the ropes. If you've seen Raquel Gonzalez versus Alexa Bliss, that was a very much a squash match. And oh my goodness, puts her in the Boston Crab. But it looks like Nikki Cross breaks it up. Nikki was definitely crazy for doing that, and now Raquel was all over her. Oh my goodness. Nikki just keeps on reversing it, and Nikki's trying to get out of the ring, but Raquel just wants to keep on beating her up, and that gives Alexa Bliss a chance of beating up Raquel. Oh my goodness, stomps right to the face. Alexa Bliss better hit whatever move she can on Raquel right now, and oh, goes for the crucifix, 1, and the kick out. Oh my goodness, I'm surprised that Alexa Bliss is really knocking around Raquel right now. You know, that distraction from Nikki Cross really got Alexa in control. Alexa Bliss just grabbing the hair and slamming down Raquel, and trying to go for Dakota, but Dakota reverses it. Oh my goodness. But Alexa tries again. It eventually works. And what is she about to do now? Grabs the neck of Raquel and just slams her down with the STO. And she tags in her partner, Nikki Cross. Raquel really getting beaten down right now, punches right to the face, into the gut, and lifts her up. What the heck? What kind of manly strength of Nikki Cross was that? No offense to Nikki Cross, but how the heck did she pick up Raquel like that? Oh gosh, Nikki trying to go after Dakota, but Dakota reverses it, and Nikki reverses that and backs her up into the corner, but the distraction costs her, and Raquel slams her down with the electric chair. Oh my goodness. And what is Raquel Gonzalez gonna do now? Grabs Nikki Cross and flies her. Oh my gosh. Now that is the definition of soaring right there. Oh my goodness. And she just drags her into her corner, bruh. Raquel Gonzalez goes up to the second rope, and she's about to drop her body down on Nikki. Raquel picks up Nikki Cross and tries to go for her signature, but Nikki reverses it with the clothesline. Raquel's not really showing her power in this match, but she is showing her agility. Raquel just stomping on Nikki Cross and a drop kick right to the back of the head. Oh my goodness. How are the women's tag team champions gonna get back in this? Kick right to the gut, throws Raquel into the corner, but she goes to tag in Alexa Bliss. Dakota Kai tags herself in. Alexa Bliss is in this match. That's a double tag, and Alexa Bliss just drags down Dakota Kai. It looked like Bliss was trying to go after Gonzalez, but it doesn't work out in her favor, and Kai throws her over the top rope. Dakota trying to go for a stomp, but Alexa Bliss moves out of the way and trying to go for Raquel still, but Dakota Kai going after her and go for a bulldog, but Alexa Bliss reverses it. Oh my goodness. And she's actually going for Dakota now, throwing Dakota over there as she goes after Raquel Gonzalez. Oh my goodness. Alexa just has a grudge against Raquel. Dakota's just getting in the ring, but Alexa runs at her with the signature, aka the roll-up. 1, and the 2, and the throw. That was a bit too close for Dakota Kai's linking. So what is Alexa Bliss gonna do now? She has her finisher, but she throws her into the corner, and we're about to see some tag team moves from Twisted Bliss. She drops her down with the boot. She throws her over the top rope. What is Nikki Cross looking for now? She puts her up on the ropes, and she's looking for a neck breaker from the ropes. And the Bulldog out of nowhere. Oh my goodness. And she tags in Alexa Bliss. The frequent tags from the Women's Tag Team Champions. And Dakota Kai's been in this match for so long. And it looks like she wants to tag in Raquel so badly. But Alexa Bliss is just not letting her have it. And Raquel gets knocked off the apron. Oh gosh. That leaves Dakota Kai all by herself to take that Bliss DDT. And the kip up afterwards. This is not looking too good. 1, and the 2, and the throw. Oh, she kicked out. Bro, Dakota Kai is just gonna keep on fighting and kicking until she gets her way. But Nikki Cross is in this match now, and Nikki has her signature. He's also one move away from her finisher, and Nikki trying to knock down Raquel now, but oh my goodness, Raquel's not gonna let it happen. Raquel literally just keeps on reversing it, but Nikki Cross finally knocks her off with a drop kick, and now she's about to knock off Dakota Kai with the spinning neck breaker. Oh my goodness, goes for the pin. 1, and a 2, and a 3. Your women's tag team champions have just retained. Oh my goodness, that was an amazing title defense. A lot of back and forth, not a lot of frequent tags from Dakota Kai and Raquel. I think they only tagged once. That's when Raquel tagged in Dakota. Oh my gosh, bruh. This was a very good title defense for Twisted Bliss, but let's move on to our next match. Here we are at our next match, which is going to be one half of the New Day, and Xavier Woods taking on one half of the Hurt Business and Cedric Alexander. If you did not watch last week's episode of SmackDown, I advise you to, because we saw the New Day versus the Hurt Business. It was a pretty decent match, but you know what? It was pretty much a squash match, if I should be honest. The New Day took over the Hurt Business, so now Cedric Alexander challenged Xavier Woods to some one-on-one action, and let's see who come out as the victor. And now here comes the man himself, Cedric Alexander. He definitely wants to rise to the occasion, and if he gets a win over Xavier Woods, that could definitely give him some momentum. We are officially underway with this match, and Xavier Woods hits the big old knee on Cedric Alexander, and now the kick right to the midsection. Xavier Woods heading up to the top rope, and Cedric Alexander won't even know what hit him. Now that I think about it, why did Shelton Benjamin even come out here to accompany Cedric Alexander? Like, he could at least be a good friend and accompany him like Kofi Kingston. Like, come on now. You gotta do better, Shelton. You have to do better. Maybe he told him to stay in the back, to be honest. But you know what? If Woods going up to the top rope, oh, springboard and a clothesline. Xavier trying to go for the elbow, but Alexander moves out of the way, and Xavier gets off the chops. And a springboard, oh my goodness, he just landed on his face, bro. What the heck is going on right now? And Xavier Woods gets off the punch. Woods is looking to take over Cedric right now, and oh my goodness, kick right to the gut. And Cedric, why are you doing taunts? You've been getting beaten up this whole entire match. Oh my goodness, never mind. I guess you know what you're doing. And a DDT, oh my goodness. What I was gonna say is that he should, like, stop taunting and start beating up Xavier Woods. Moving a bit too slow, Cedric. Moving a bit too slow for Xavier Woods. Or maybe Xavier Woods is moving too fast. Xavier grabs the arm, but of course he has to reverse it, does all these flips with it, and just drags him down. Oh my goodness. What is next? Oh gosh. Is he about to drop him face first? Oh, he was about to, but it gets reversed into a German suplex. Cedric is always in control for brief moments, but Xavier Woods always takes over and almost knocks him outside of the ring. Cedric backs in the ring, but oh my goodness, Xavier with the chops. Xavier goes for the kick, but Alexander reverses it. They keep on going back and forth and slams him face first. Oh my goodness, that was a bit devastating right there. Now Xavier Woods is back in control, and he tries to go after a super kick. Springboard move gets reversed. Another super kick misses, and an elbow right to the side side of the head, and Xavier Woods gets all these punches right to the face. These two men just going back and forth. Oh my goodness, the rolling punch gets reversed, the chop gets reversed, and now there's nothing he can do about Xavier Woods' attack. Oh my goodness, Xavier Woods backs him into the corner. This has to be his signature. He's going for that new day clothesline. Oh my goodness, of course. The clothesline literally gets reversed, and he slams him down. Goes for the pin, 1 and a 2, not even a 2 count. Xavier Woods kicks out before 2. What is Cedric looking for? Oh, he hits that signature. Oh my goodness. And now he's looking for the lumbar check, but Xavier Woods is not going to let him hit it. All the punches right to the face, grabs the arm kick right to the gut and the DDT. Xavier Woods picks up Cedric Alexander and slams him down with the eat the feet. I didn't even notice he had his finisher, but goes for the pin, 1 and a 2 and a 3. Xavier Woods takes the cake tonight, and he definitely, and I mean definitely, proved a point to the Hurt Business to never mess with the New Day ever again. And what the heck? The leader of the Judgment Day is on SmackDown. Survivor Series is coming up. Oh my goodness. And he slams him down with a suplex. Why the heck is Edge here on Friday Night SmackDown? You have to be on Raw. Oh my goodness. He just united the Judgment Day, and I guess he's trying to take out other factions. You know, the New Day versus the Judgment Day would be an amazing match at Survivor Series. Oh my goodness. Spear right to the gut and a drop kick right to the chest into the corner. Oh my goodness. That was a devastating beatdown, and I'm surprised Kofi Kingston even doing anything about it. Maybe Kofi Kingston will get his revenge in the future. Oh my goodness. Edge really just went after Xavier Woods, but you know what? We have to move on to our next match, which is going to be Charlotte Flair taking on Asuka to see who will be the captain of the Women's Survivor Series team for SmackDown. For the Monday Night Raw side of things, we already found out who our captains are going to be. For the men's side, we have Drew McIntyre as Raw's captain, and for the women's side, we have Becky Lynch as Raw's captain. But you know what? Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch do have a lot of history, so both of those captains rivaling would be cool. And also, Asuka and Becky Lynch have a lot of history, so both of those captains rivaling would be absolutely cool. But here comes the Queen, Charlotte Flair, trying to be the queen of SmackDown Survivor Series team. And next, we have the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, coming down. But we also already found out who's going to be the captain of the men's Survivor Series team for SmackDown. It's going to be Seth freaking Rollins, because he won a triple threat match by pinning Karrion Kross in the opening match of today. So we only have one captain to find out. Is it going to be Asuka, or is it going to be Charlotte Flair? Charlotte Flair and Asuka going back at it again to see who will be the captain of the Women's SmackDown Survivor Series team. And Asuka with the kickoff right away, but Charlotte Flair with the kick right to the gut and the DDT. Charlotte did win a match against Candice LeRae a couple weeks ago, but does that make her the obvious one to win? Does that mean that Asuka's gonna pull the win out of the bag? And oh, she's taunting. She is smacking her butt right in front of Charlotte, but Charlotte's back in control with the elbow. Oh gosh, Charlotte grabs the leg and now she's going after it. She might be getting ready for that figure eight, and we don't want that to happen, and neither does Asuka, so she kicks her right in the gut, and oh gosh, Asuka grabs her and slams her down. She throws her into the corner, and what is the Empress of Tomorrow looking to do? She, oh my goodness, punched right to the throat, and that's about it. But now she's about to just stomp her foot right to the chest of Charlotte Flair. Oh my goodness. Asuka trying to go for a kick, but Charlotte moves out of the way and gets a punch right to the gut. Why does Charlotte always have to get the upper hand? Kick right to the leg. Oh gosh. What is she gonna do to Asuka now? She grabs her, and it looks like she's about to slam her down with a vertical suplex. Charlotte going up to the top rope, and she looking for that moonsault. Oh no, she dives down with the knee. Oh my goodness. I thought she was going to go for the moonsault for a second, and now she's going after all them chops. And another suplex. Not looking too good for Asuka right now. Charlotte Flair has her signature, which is that big boot. She throws it into the ropes and tries to go for the big boot, but Asuka reverses it. This whole match is in Asuka's hands right now, and oh, she tried to go for a finisher, but Charlotte Flair just had to reverse it. But Asuka still has her signature, though. But now the Queen has her finisher, and she will not stop until she makes the Empress of Tomorrow tap out. Just going after the ankle. Oh, my goodness. Charlotte Flair is in a whole new rage, and she's letting it loose. Oh, gosh. She's getting closer to the legs, and here it comes. First, we have the figure four. Oh, my goodness. I'm scared for Asuka right now. Asuka, don't tap out. Please do not tap out, Asuka. I don't want you to ruin your reputation. It's the figure eight. It is locked in. Asuka is fired right now. All she has to do is reach a little harder. She can get to the ropes, but she manages to fight out of the figure eight. Oh, I am surprised by that, really. Congratulations, Asuka, for managing to fight out of it. But now Asuka has the Asuka lock building up, and now she's about to go after Charlotte Flair's arm. She picks up Charlotte Flair and a kick right to the gut. Oh my goodness. We're all looking at the running hip attack, and that's the signature. And Asuka's not done right now. She's going for the Asuka lock, and she actually manages to lock it in. Oh my goodness. And Charlotte Flair is the Queen gonna tap out here tonight. Oh no. Oh no. It's not even close. She is fighting right now. She is really fighting, but she manages to escape the Asuka lock. Both of these women hit their submission finishers already, and each other already managed to get out, so maybe the signature will end the match, and Asuka just grabs her and slams her down with the STO. Asuka goes for the grab, but she gets a kick right to the face. Oh my goodness. These two women just going back and forth, the chops, the punches, and she slams her down with another suplex. Oh gosh, what does Charlotte have to do now on the chops? She picks her up and slams her down. The back and forth was incredible in this match. Throws her into the ropes and another big boo. But I'm surprised she doesn't go for the pin. That's because she's looking for the natural selection. Oh my goodness. And Charlotte Flair about to take the cake. A 1 and a 2 and a 3. Charlotte Flair is the captain of the Women's SmackDown Survivor Series team. It was only, bound to happen. Even maybe if she lost this match, she probably would have got another opportunity because she's Charlotte freaking Flair. And oh my goodness, this is cutscene action. Charlotte Flair doesn't want to leave. Oh, she looks back at her opponent. And what is she about to do to Asuka? What did Asuka do to you? Come on now. I get you're the queen and everything, but you didn't have to do this. Come on now. But now that we found out the captain for the Raw and SmackDown women and men, we're just going to find out the rest of the team, the rest of the members, as the weeks go on. But let's move on to our next match, which is going to be Jey Uso taking on John Morrison, one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, going against one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. Now that we are going into, Survivor Series, we gotta have Tag Team Champion versus Tag Team Champions. And obviously the Raw Tag Team Champions is Miz and Morrison, and the SmackDown Tag Team Champions are the Usos. So now one half of both tag teams are gonna go one-on-one against each other. And do you guys remember when John Morrison was on SmackDown? Yup, when this universe first started, John Morrison was on SmackDown, and his first match was against Tommaso Ciampa and was done one-on-one in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. And I'm pretty sure John Morrison had another match on SmackDown, but obviously he lost both of them. He got drafted over to Raw, got a big win over Randy Orton, and managed to win the tag team titles with his partner, Miz. Jey Uso, John Morrison one-on-one. John Morrison kind of back to his home, his home was low-key SmackDown. Now he's back on SmackDown, trying to go for a dive, but Jey Uso reverses it, punch right to the gut. These two men keep on going back and forth, and another springboard. This one actually connects with a kick right to the side of the head. Also, after this match, Naomi has something to say to the WWE Universe, our SmackDown Women's Champion, but John Morrison trying to go for a moonsault. Jey reverses it. He was about to slam him down with a suplex, but John reverses the suplex. Jey Uso gets up, and John Morrison goes for the kicks, but Jey reverses is it. Now these two just punching the mess out of each other, trying to go for the rolling fish. John Morrison blocking it. Oh my goodness, the chops and the enziguri. Oh gosh. And Jey Uso going up to the top rope, and he's looking to slam down. Jey Uso throws John Morrison into the corner. Jey grabs him. Oh gosh. And I think we're about to look for a diving headbutt from the second rope right to the chest of John Morrison. It's not looking too good for Morrison right now. He ain't back to SmackDown, and now he's just getting the life beaten out of him. Oos, he's getting up, and I think we're about to look for a suicide dive. Jey Uso is really running it right now. Oh gosh, he throws him into the announce table. That's devastating right there. And slams him. Almost slammed him down with the DDT. But John Morrison reversed it and throws Jey Uso into the ring. Johnny Drip Drip gets back into the ring, but not fast enough because Jey Uso gets up right away. Oh gosh, he grabs him and slams him right on the back of his neck. I know he's hurt right now. And Jey Uso goes to the corner for that super kick, but John Morrison moves out of the way with the kicks all over the body. Jey Uso manages to move out of the way. Oh my goodness, big boot right to the top of the head. Jey Uso going to the top of the ropes, and now he's telling John Morrison to get up. He dives down and misses. How the heck did he possibly miss that? But John Morrison kicks him down, and now he's about to drag him away. Jey Uso almost in the middle of the ring, but he gets up right away when John Morrison trying to go for a kick. Tries to go for the double axe handle, but John Morrison with a kick right to the gut. And oh my goodness, leg drop out of nowhere. Goes for the pin one, and kick out. I mean, it's reasonable for him to kick out of the signature at one. John Morrison has barely hit anything, but now he's about to hit his finisher. Oh my goodness, the 450 elbow drop. One, and the two, and the kick out still. John Morrison doesn't understand. He thought he had that match in the bag, and the top rope Muso goes to the pin again. One, and the two, and still a kick out. John Morrison just thinks he has this whole thing in the bag, already taunted, and goes for the moonsault, but Jey Uso moves out of the way. And what is he looking for now? Roll through, and a super kick. That was devastating. And oh gosh, he goes for the pin. One, and John Morrison grabs him to the rope. Two, and a three. Jey Uso gets the victory, but John Morrison grabbed onto the ropes. So technically, he might just get a rematch, or maybe he might just get a match against Jimmy Uso on Monday Night Raw. But look at these two men cutscene action again. I'm kind of scared of it. John Morrison is trying to go for the handshake, but the low blow right to Jey Uso. Oh my goodness, he is furious that the referee did not see his arm touch that rope. Oh my goodness, that was definitely a low blow. That was literally a low blow. But let's move on to see what Naomi, our SmackDown Women's Champion, has to say to the WWE audience. Naomi just coming off that grueling Hell in a Cell match with Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship, where she retained her title in the second defense. What does she have to say to the WWE Universe here tonight? Maybe it considers Sasha Banks, or maybe it considers Bianca Belair the Raw Women's Champion. First thing I have to say is I have the utmost respect for Sasha Banks, even if she attacked me from behind, and even if she did all of that. At the end of the day, we are all superstars, and you know what? Maybe one day we can have a tag team like the olden days. We had an amazing Hell in a Cell match in the structure, so maybe we can have a match again, or maybe we could run a tag team. But let's move on to Bianca Belair. She's the Raw Women's Champion. I'm the SmackDown Women's Champion, and Survivor Series is coming up. Even though I have the utmost respect for Bianca Belair as well, she is the EST of WWE. There's always got to be a kryptonite to somebody, and this is a dream match for everybody watching in the audience. Everybody would love to see Naomi versus Bianca Belair, but there has to be a build. You can't have a match with no build. There's going to be no affection, no meaning, no care to it. So you know what? Even though I love you so much, Bianca Belair, I'm probably going to have to do what I have to do at Survivor Series and defend SmackDown. So even if I respect you to the bottom of my heart as a competitor in the ring, it's going to be eye to eye, and I'm going to see you as a wrestler. So the EST is about to take on the GLO.
Beat Glow.
Okay, Naomi, what she's trying to say is basically she respects Bianca Belair, but when they get into that ring, she's going to see her as a wrestler and try and take her down. But let's move on to our next match, which is going to be Roman Reigns taking on Logan Paul. This match is actually going to be the main event. This cutscene looks familiar because the WWE Champion is on SmackDown to beat up Roman Reigns to get his revenge. If you do not know, Roman Reigns came to Raw and beat up Pete Dunne. So now Pete Dunne did the same thing to Roman Reigns. He should have expected it, but Logan Paul is ready. He has a hurt Roman Reigns. You know, a hurt Roman Reigns is still a hard Roman Reigns to beat. And we're still going to have Logan Paul. Oh, Logan Paul's going off. Oh, my goodness. But Roman back in control. I was gonna say we're gonna see Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns in real life, which is a sentence I never thought I would say. Oh my goodness, Roman Reigns picks him up and just tosses him down. Logan Paul is really getting a hard end of the stick right now. Grabs him again and slams him over there. He is just throwing Logan Paul across the ring, lifts him up and slams him down with a punch. I believe Logan Paul had his debut match last week on SmackDown against Seth Rollins when Seth Rollins was the #1 contender. Now he's the captain of a Survivor Series team. But you know what? Logan lost in his debut match, and I'm pretty sure he's going to lose in this one too. One thing that would be funny though, if Logan Paul actually won like the WWE Universal title in real life, that would be real funny right there. Oh my goodness, he moved out of the way of the boot. Is Logan Paul gonna get some moves off? He grabs Roman Reigns, but Roman reverses it with the headbutt. But like, imagine Roman Reigns getting hit with the surprise roll-up and you know he loses to Logan Paul, or Austin Theory tries to cash in and Logan Paul pins Austin Theory. If Austin Theory makes it a triple threat match, if he even gets a chance to cash in, I don't even know if that man is going to cash in. But Logan Paul's getting beat down right now. He just got slammed with a jackhammer, and now he gets slammed. Oh, almost got slammed with a neck breaker, but then he get punched right in the back of his head. Oh gosh, what are we looking for now? Roll through. That was almost a roll up, but he slams him down. 1 and a 2 and a kick out. Logan Paul is literally getting stomped on right now. Logan moves out of the way and literally gets swatted out of the air like a fly. Oh my goodness, kick right to the gut and goes for another version of the guillotine. This is the signature version, but it won't look like Logan Paul is budging. He kind of easily gets out of that submission move. A couple of punches right to the gut of Roman Reigns, but Roman just keeps on reversing Logan, and Roman tried to go for the actual guillotine, the finisher, but Logan Paul reversed it. That means Logan Paul is literally one move away from having a finisher, and he just hit a neck breaker on Roman, but Roman reverses that signature. Oh my goodness. Logan Paul gets lifted up and another kick right to the gut and goes for another version of that guillotine. But again, it just looks like Logan Paul will not budge. Oh my goodness, more punches right to the gut, and Logan Paul managed to get out of that, and he throws Roman Reigns over the top rope. Logan Paul will not quit. He wants an opportunity at that Universal title, but it's just not going to happen. Logan Paul is finally getting back into the ring, and Roman Reigns tries to grab him again, but Logan just keeps on going after them legs. I wonder why. Kick right to the guy, and the guillotine is locked in. Oh my goodness. This has to be it. There is no way he's about to fight out of the guillotine. There's no way. There is no way. Oh my goodness. Logan Paul has the agility. He literally just fought out of the guillotine. Oh my goodness. Roman Reigns cannot believe it. He cannot actually believe that this is going on right now. But oh gosh, he goes into the corner, and we all know what he's charging up. It's that spear. Oh my goodness, that was devastating. Logan is finally laid out on the ground, goes for the pin. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Roman Reigns wins this match, which is something that we probably all expect expect it to happen, but even though every time Roman Reigns tried to lock in that guillotine, it would not lock. Oh my goodness. I don't know why, but Logan Paul just kept escaping the guillotine. Like, you have to sell Roman Reigns' finisher. Like, come on now, Logan. I know you're new to WWE, but you gotta tap out immediately when you're in the guillotine. But subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and turn those post notifications on if you want to see another upload by me. We're building into our next pay-per-view, which is Survivor Series, so I hope you guys are prepared to see the teams for Raw and SmackDown, men and women. But without further ado, goodbye.